Alright, so we're going to install one of these guys. It's the tracer for the jaw too, so we're going to go through taking it off and then installing it again. These are the tools you'll need.
Okay, let's start off. You're going to have a T-handle, size 532 inch by 150. Okay, that's going to be to take off the brush, so we're going to do that real quick. Basically, you hold one side of the spindle and just undo the screw. And you set that down. And this brush just wiggle out. Okay. And you're gonna get your 3/4. And then we have a 3/8, but for your machine you're gonna use a 1/2 inch wrench. Alright, so 3/4 on the reverse nut. And this is gonna be righty loosey. It's reverse thread nut. You're gonna take your wrench, you're gonna stick it right behind where the brush was, and you're going to spin it right. Get that nut loose. Alright, and getting the brush off, kind of wiggle it off. And that should come right off. And then we're going to want to lay the machine on its side. Alright, you're going to want to get something with a point. We're using this little pick right here. And you want to pick at this little seam in the ring. Get under it and then pry it up. So you get it up and then you just kind of peel it off. Alright, so you can put that ring down. And then this tracer arm should come up. There should be a bearing in there. Okay. And we're going to grab this bearing. You want that bearing over the spring. So we're going to put it back on top of the spring like that. And to install it, we're just going to put the tracer arm back on top of it. And it should spring up and down. You want to make sure that ball stays on that spring. So once you got it on top of there, you want to get your ring again. You're going to open it and kind of hook it on there. So you open it, then you hook it on, and you press it until it goes inside of the plastic dowel ring. This thing's not one. All right, so the bearing was out of the spring, so you gotta make sure it stays on there. So you want to make sure your machine stays flat. Alright, and it'll snap in, and that's how you put your tracer arm back on. And you want to make sure that when you that it's touching the cast itself, so, and it should run nice and smooth.
You want to kind of spring back towards the cast. So, it needs to be touching the cast when it's down, kind of pressing up against it. So a little bit of snap like that would be good. Right, and then just put your cutter wheel and brush wheel back on, and you're good. Go ahead and show it.
Okay, so just put your cutter wheel, make sure it's the same orientation as you took it off. So you get your 2 wrenches. It's going to be lefty-tighty. The other wrench right here. Alright. And put our brush back on. Your T-handle, tighten that down. And and that should be good.
That's installing that Jaw 2 tracer there on Xtreme S machines. Thank you.